Have you ever had one of those brilliant light bulb moment ideas for a website or an app, but then you hit a wall wondering how you could ever actually build it? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on that whole process. We're going to demystify the journey from that first spark of an idea to a real, finished product that can make a serious impact.
So let's start there. You've got it, that killer concept for a new website, or maybe a game-changing app that you just know people will love. It's exciting, right? You can see it so clearly in your mind. But then, inevitably, the next thought pops into your head.
And yeah, that's the big one, isn't it? How does an idea like that actually get built and launched into the world? For a lot of people, the world of web development can feel like this big, mysterious black box. Kind of intimidating, honestly. But I promise you, it really doesn't have to be.
So in this first section, we're going to do just that. We're going to bridge that gap between your idea and a real, tangible product. We'll look at how partnering with the right people can turn that abstract concept into something concrete and powerful. You know, the big secret here is that it's not some kind of coding magic or wizardry. It's actually all about a structured partnership. It's about working closely with a team to translate your vision into a digital product that's secure, that can grow with you, and that's built to perform flawlessly from day one. Okay, so what can you actually build these days? Let's pop open the modern digital toolbox and take a look at the different kinds of solutions that are out there. First up, we've got the custom web app. The best way to think about this is like a specialized power tool, one that's been precision engineered just for your business. It's designed to handle your specific workflows, automate those tedious operations, and really get your users engaged. Honestly, it's kind of like the bespoke suit of the web world. It just fits perfectly. And then, on the other hand, you have the static web app. This is more like a sleek, beautiful digital brochure. Because there's no complex engine running in the background. It's lightning fast, super secure, and really low maintenance. It's absolutely perfect for things like marketing sites, artist portfolios, or those one-off product launch pages. So this chart really breaks it down. If you need pure speed and simplicity, maybe for a marketing campaign, a static app is your absolute best bet. But if you need real power and deep customization to run your business, you're definitely looking at a custom app. They're just two different tools for two very different jobs.
And believe me, that toolbox is deep. You can build amazing e-commerce platforms for seamless shopping. You can create progressive web apps or PWAs, which feel just like a native app on your phone, but without ever visiting an app store. You can even integrate AI for smart chatbots and recommendations. The possibilities are huge.
Okay, so we know what you can build, but the big question remains, how does it all actually get done? Well, let's take a look at the strategic blueprint that takes a project all the way from idea to launch day. And this is so important to understand. Professional development isn't just a bunch of chaotic coding sessions. No way. It's a highly structured, predictable process. Every single great project follows a clear plan, and that blueprint is what ensures that what gets built is exactly what you had in mind. And here it is, the whole process laid out. It starts with discovery, really digging into what you need. Then it moves into design, planning the architecture, and then the actual development, which is done in these cycles called sprints. After that comes testing, launching, and of course maintaining it once it's live. Each step builds right on the last one. It's a complete life cycle. All right, the process is clear, but who actually does all this work? Let's shift gears and talk about the who, the different ways you can actually bring a development team on board to build your project. And the great thing is, you've got options, depending on what you need. For big, long-term projects, you can hire a dedicated team that is 100% focused on your success. Or, if you've got shorter-term goals, you can use flexible contracts to bring on developers by the month or even by the hour. And for just getting some expert advice, on-demand consulting is perfect for strategy and audits. And this is exactly what happens when you get that partnership right. Here's a quote from a real CEO who went through this process. He talks about how the team delivered a high-quality solution that was not only ready for investors, but totally stable and ready for the market. It just goes to show how these engagement models lead to real, tangible success. So, you've got your expert team in place. What tools are they actually using to build your product? Well, that brings us to something called the technology stack. Let's break this down. It's actually pretty simple. The front end is everything you, the user, can see and interact with. The back end is the powerful engine running under the hood that makes it all work. The database is like the memory, where all the information is stored.
And of course, the design tools are used to create the look and feel before a single line of code is even written. A modern team just picks the right tool from each of these columns to build your project.
All right, let's bring this all home. Because at the end of the day, this entire process, from idea to launch, is about so much more than just writing lines of code.
And here's the proof that this whole structured approach really works. We're not just talking theory here. This leads to real-world results. A number like over 1,600 happy clients, well, that shows you that having a clear, proven process delivers success, time and time again.
And this right here is probably the most crucial takeaway. The goal is always a business-first approach. Technology is a tool that serves the business, not the other way around. The real objective is to translate your business goals into features that actually boost your return on investment. It's all about delivering real, measurable value, not just a pile of code.
So there you have it. The path from idea to impact has been laid out. The blueprint is clear, the tools are ready, and hopefully the whole process has been demystified. The only question left is the most exciting one of all. What will you build?